Welcome back, beautiful family. Today, I want to share with you step by step how to make the Puffy Taco Shell. You could add any kind of filling. This shell is nice and puffy, really delicious, and I know you guys are really going to enjoy this Puffy Taco crispy shell. But before I start with this amazing recipe, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. To prepare this amazing puffy shell taco, these are the ingredients: vegetable oil, maseca, baking powder, salt, and warm water. This is everything we need to prepare this puffy, crispy taco shell. So let's get started. I want to start first with the maseca. I have the maseca here, and of course, you know, you are going to have all the ingredients in the description box. I have the salt. I'm using Himalaya salt. You could use the salt you have at home. Baking powder. And I'm just going to incorporate it completely. And now I'm going to start adding the warm water. I'm going to add it a little bit at a time because the texture of the dough is going to be a little dry. It's not going to be like when you're making homemade tortillas. You want the dough to be a little bit dry, and I'm going to show you how it looks at the end. But you know something? Make sure that you add your water a little bit at a time. You don't want to just pour the water inside because, like I said, this dough is going to be a little dry. To make this amazing, puffy, crispy shells, the dough needs to be dry, not too wet like a regular homemade tortilla. Once this is done, let me show you the texture. Like I said, it's going to be a little dry, okay? Once you have everything incorporated and there is no powder, no maseca at the bottom or at the sides of the bowl, that's when you're going to just pull a little bit out and you're going to make a little circle, a little ball, and then press it. And you could see the corners, how it cracks on the edges. But that's exactly how you want it. I'm going to go ahead and just form one large log. This is the most easiest way to do it, so all your tortillas come out almost the same size. Once you have formed your log, you're going to cut it through the center and then start slicing it. Just like that. I like to do this so it makes it easier for me. Always remember, you need to rest your dough. The maseca needs to rest for at least 30 minutes. If you could let it rest for at least 1 hour, it would be great. But 30 minutes would be okay. I'm going to go ahead and make all my little balls. And when I'm done, I'm going to cover it with saran wrap. And I'm just going to let it rest. Once this is resting, I'm going to show you what I'm going to need to make these tortillas. I need the tortilla press. I have a Ziploc that I cut in half, and I made these two little circles so that it makes it easier for me to make the little tortillas. I'm going to show you that I'm going to use this kind of paper to start putting one by one tortilla at a time. The reason that I do it like this, it's so that I have all the tortillas ready when I'm ready to put it in the oil. Look at this. The dough is a little dry, so it's much easier to remove from the plastic. Of course, you can make it as large or as little, you decide. But here, I'm only giving you this option where you put a paper on the top, a paper on the bottom, and you continue making your little tortillas.
They've been resting for about 1 hour, which is great. They'll be nice and ready when you add them to your oil. They'll be getting nice and puffy right away because they've been resting for about an hour. And I'm just gonna continue doing the same thing. I'm adding the paper on the top so that the tortilla doesn't get too dry before we start making the puffy tacos. Well, I'm gonna continue making the rest, and when I'm done, I will show you how they look. Like I said, it's very easy to take off from the plastic. Look at this. Okay, this is the last one, and let me show you. I have all the tortillas ready, just like this. I'm gonna put this paper right on the top, and let me show you. Look at this. I am ready to take them to the stove and start frying them. On the stove, I have a pan already preheating oil. How do you know when your oil is ready? Just add a little piece of tortilla. If it floats to the top, that means it's ready. Ready to add your tortilla and make those puffy, delicious, crispy tacos. When you press it on the center, you're gonna leave it like that for 30 seconds, and then voila, your puffy taco is ready. You could see that it starts changing color really easily, really fast, and it puffs right away. As soon as it hits the oil, it pops up really nicely. Once it's nice and golden brown, just have a plate with some napkins ready so you could remove the excessive oil. But look at this. This is the real time. I want to show you how fluffy the tortilla gets. Then turn it around, push it right in the center, 30 seconds, and then the puffy shell is ready. Well, I'm going to continue making the rest one by one, taking my time because these shells come out amazing every time. Nice and crispy and nice and puffy. Here I am completely done. Let me show you how they look from close up. They are golden brown, nice and crispy, ready for any kind of filling you want to add in the center. This is how you make your puffy, crispy shells for your delicious homemade tacos. Remember, when you cook with love, everything comes out amazing. And here I want to show you that I have a filling of ground beef, and to this I am going to add the rest of the ingredients. Of course, be generous with anything that you add in the center. I'm adding habanero sauce, and that habanero sauce, you already have it on my channel. I am ready for the presentation. I'll see you in a bit.
My friends, I am completely done with these amazing fluffy taquitos shells. Of course, you could add any kind of filling. They come out so delicious, so crispy, so fluffy that I know you guys are going to enjoy them. Remember, it doesn't have to be Tuesday to make Taco Tuesday. If you liked and loved my recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share this video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification bell, and if you did, leave it activated. So every time I make a delicious and amazing recipe, yes, you're going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. I love you guys. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being part of my family. Like, subscribe, and share. See you soon. Bye-bye.